They were the envy of this year's graduating classes, as they are every year. The academic stars whose performance in school marks them for future success. But do they all live up to expectations? Don't be surprised if the answer is no. New research shows that academic IQ, no matter how high it is no guarantee of outstanding achievement in life. As John Stossel told you a while back, it may be far better to have emotional intelligence. And what is that? Well, once again, we'll show you. How would you score on this new measure of success?
And here we go.
Ready, get set, go.
Jake Weiss is 6 years old and a whiz at science. And when he's working one-on-one with his teacher, in this case unlocking the mysteries of jet propulsion, he's an engaging, sociable little boy.
Because the air pushes it.
That's right.
But put him with his classmates here at Science and Arts Academy near Chicago, and Jake changes. He just drops out. This was a group writing exercise. Each class member was to write a role for an animal in a play.
Jake, do you need more think time?
Jake checks himself out of the action. He acts like he doesn't care. But then when the group tries to move on without him and make decisions for his character, he gets angry.
I do not like that toy, Dad. I do not like it. And it's about my animal, and I don't like it.
Jake is a gifted child, but his remarkable 165 IQ doesn't help him here. And that's why some psychologists now say we have to think more about something called emotional IQ.
An IQ test is really a single measure of how verbally fluent you are. It's how well you do math. It's logical reasoning. What we're seeing now is that emotional and social skills can be looked at the same way.
Psychologist Daniel Goleman, author of the new bestseller Emotional Intelligence, says there are 4 basic people skills everyone needs to master. First,
when you're angry, do you know what to do with it? Do you just slash out?
second,
can you calm down? Can you soothe yourself when you're anxious?
third,
how well do you know what other people are feeling? Can you read feelings from nonverbal cues?
and finally, can you control your impulsiveness? Can you delay gratification?
Do you like M&Ms? A lot?
Yeah.
How much do you like them?
100 million.
This is a test of children's ability to resist their impulsiveness.
Can you push that bell? Yep.
The test hinges on a little bit of playful torture. You set a 4-year-old down in front of marshmallows or M&Ms and tell the child, we'd like you to wait before you eat them.
If you can wait until I come back into the room without ringing the bell, I'm going to give you 5 M&Ms. Wouldn't that be good? Ooh,
We asked
5
researchers from the
M&Ms.
psychology department at Smith College to show us how the test works. This bell brings the researchers back into the room if the child can't wait. If they ring the bell, they get to eat the candy. But if they wait, they get more.
Look at this, 5 M&Ms. Whoa.
All these?
What?
Psychologists say this simple test tells them a lot about what a child may be like as an adult.
Dad,
Most kids we tested didn't ring the bell. Later, most said it was easy.
Did you look at the bell?
yeah, and I didn't ring it at all. I just sat there.
Was it hard?
No, not at all.
That's what they said, though watching, you can see the struggle. They did all kinds of things to distract themselves. They looked away from the candy, up at the ceiling, and everywhere else around the room. They stretched, played with their hands. This boy, to pass the time, made up games involving clapping and slapping. He even licked the table. This girl smelled the marshmallows. Once the kids realized they could see their reflection in the bell, most spent lots of time making faces into it. That helped pass the time. But you can see how excruciatingly hard the wait was. It was almost too much at times. 5 minutes, most had to wait, their fingers hovering near the bell. This girl couldn't do it. She rang the bell to get the marshmallow. Seemed quite happy about it, too.
You wanted that marshmallow?
And I ate all of them.
Different children and very different reactions. But just what does this test reveal? You'll find out when we come back And John Stossel will have more elements of emotional IQ. How do you rate? And can you do better? Stay with us.
Emotional intelligence, the newest predictor of future success. As we've told you, impulse control is one aspect of emotional intelligence. Remember the children we just left, faced with the daunting challenge of being given candy and having to wait to eat it. Some could do it, some gave in. What do these different reactions mean? Well, as John Stossel continues, you'll find out, and you'll learn more about the elements of emotional intelligence and how you can improve yours.
No one test will predict a child's future, but the researchers who followed kids who took this test 25 years ago found that on average, those who wait do better in life.
If you can't delay gratification, if you can't put it off now for later, you're the kind of person who won't be able to pursue goals, who won't persist when things get tough, who won't be able to study and learn as well. It goes on and on and on. Impulse control is absolutely vital.
From which child takes the candy, you can really predict future success?
We follow kids who are impulsive through life, and we see that they're the kids who are more likely to be in jail. They're the kids, if they're girls, who are more likely to be pregnant. There's a host of things that we've seen, starting with kids who were like the other kids. Same kind of family, same intelligence, same everything, except they're more impulsive.
Another important component of emotional IQ is being able to handle anger.
No, I didn't!
Can you work out your problems with words, or do you just kick someone?
Give him the ball and start over. Nathan! Okay, no more ball.
Of course, all siblings fight, but 4-year-old Nathan Kale and his 6-year-old brother Alex have more trouble than most. In kindergarten in Oregon, the older brother Alex has been labeled too aggressive. This video shows him knocking his classmates' coats to the floor. And we saw Alex get so frustrated building a train track that he does this.
Alex, not okay, you're not listening.
With the guidance of a University of Oregon program called First Steps, Alex's teachers are trying to change his behavior by giving him constant positive and negative feedback. Social learning, they call it. Each time